The following podcast is recorded and produced by the Podcast Precinct in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com. The Podcast Precinct. Consistency, creativity, culture.
Hello, history buffs and sports fans out there. Welcome back to the Retroactive Sports Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Andrew Lenz, and joining me is Johnny Jammin Townsend.
Slam dunk. That's right. I'm here to win. We're doing a contest today, ladies and gentlemen, where we're going to take each other on in sports trivia.
Yes.
I'm going to be giving Andrew some NFL questions. Well, we'll get to it, but mine's going to be NBA, our areas of expertise, and we're going to fail them miserably so you all can point and laugh at us.
Yes, because we have put way too high of expectations on all of us.
Yeah, because I was setting this up. I was like, oh, Andrew's going to know this. Andrew's going to know this. So if you miss any of these, I'm going to be a little disappointed.
This is so bad. I don't want to do this anymore.
All right, so are we going to go back and forth with this? I think it's probably the best way to do it, right?
Yeah.
Alternate. All right, so what I did, I'll go first. So what I did is I have 10 teams here. We're going to go one team at a time. And when I name the team, Andrew has to tell me what player that has played for that team in their history has had the most total passing yards.
And I will give Johnny, well, he'll just pick a random number, and then I will give him a team, and he has to tell me that team's all-time leading scorer.
That's right.
Who scored the most points with that team. So
that's what we're doing for our first little bit here. Andrew, I wanted to start off very easy for you. I 100% know you will get this one. That's another thing. Let's add some intrigue to this.
Okay.
I'm going to place a bet, like a number bet on how much I think you'll get this one. I'd put $1,000 on this, that you're getting this one easily.
Jeez, thank goodness.
You're going to get it. I promise you, Andrew. I swear to you on our friendship. If you miss this, you can unfriend me. That's how much I know that you're going to get this.
And we'll do 3 because we'll throw in baseball theme there. 3 strikes and you're out.
Okay.
So the next question.
All right. So your first team is your beloved Miami Dolphins.
Dan Marino.
Bam. Bonus points if you can get near how many yards he had total in his career.
He had over 60,000.
I'll give that to you. That's a bonus point. 61,361 yards for Mr. Marino.
That's horrible. But ask me my son's birthday.
The kid down the hall's birthday? I don't know.
Yeah. So, you know what? I'll just go in order for you, Johnny. All right. So this team, the Denver Nuggets.
All-time leading scorer for the Denver Nuggets.
Yes.
Oh, man. Oh. I can't remember how long he was there for because he does get traded. If it's him. I have 2 names in my head, and I'm trying to decide between the 2.
Well, you got 3 tries, man.
All right, I'm going to go.
Game show host. Got 3 tries.
My first try is Carmelo. That's my first name popped in my head.
Not Carmelo.
Okay, that's my first strike. All right, because he does get traded to New York, so that's probably what negates that. My next guess would be the Joker.
Not the Joker.
Oh man, who is this? Oh man. So it's got to be a guy that was there forever. Because this is most total points, right, for the team?
Most total points.
Okay. I'm trying to think back to the 90s teams and maybe to the 80s teams. I can't believe what one of my first 2 guesses. I would have put money on this. I'm blanking on the guy's name. They had another guy there who would average like almost 30 points a game. Who was that? I want to go with Kiki Vanderwich.
It's Alex English.
That's the guy who scored 30 points. Yeah.
It's Alex English.
That's when as soon as you said it, I knew I should have knew it.
And I'm
All
just
right.
gonna throw this out there. All my stuff is from Basketball Reference. So
All mine's from Stat Muse, whatever that is. But
well, that's a good one. I've used that a couple of times.
okay. All right. Number 2 team for you, Andrew, and you're up 1-0. Well, 2-0, really. Of course, is my beloved Carolina Panthers.
That would be Cam Newton.
Bam. You got that? That's totally true. Bonus points if you can get close to how many yards you think he had. If you get within 1,000, I'll give it to you.
He had over 10,000.
29,725.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, he was there much longer than I think people realize.
All right. So before I get into the next one, I'll give you, because you're giving me bonus. How many points do you think Alex English scored with the Denver Nuggets?
He was there a long time. Good God, I wouldn't even know where to start.
This one's a little bit harder than passing.
I don't know. 40K.
No, 21,645 points.
My brain wanted to say 25, which still would have been wrong, but it would have been much closer.
So,
all right, hit me with the next one.
Leading scorer for your beloved all-time Charlotte Hornets.
Okay, there's a couple names that immediately pop into my head. Oh, man. I think it's a more recent guy, though. As in, I think he just literally was playing in the league not that long ago. I don't think he is now. I'm going to go Kemba Walker. I think it's Kemba.
You are correct.
Bam. Yep.
For your bonus points, how many points did Kemba score for your Charlotte Hornets?
22,000.
12,000.
I had no idea.
Got you on the board.
All right, at least I got a point. Andrew, we're going to go to Cowboy Country for this next one. Cowboys, who do you think?
Three names are is it Tony Romo?
Bam. Nailing it. Because I would have said Troy Aikman, but I have very little football
It's my
knowledge.
first one, but I feel like that's a trick question in a way.
Yeah. Tony Romo. Do you want to keep doing the guessing on the yards, or you want me to just give it to you?
You could just give it to me.
Yeah, 34,183 yards. It was close, though. I think Eggman wasn't that far behind him.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, I like this. Okay. Man, there's a lot of names I could say here. Like, I really want to go Kareem.
Could I just say a name who it not is, because I don't think he gets enough love? It's not Michael Redd.
Michael Redd was a great player. Yeah.
Just needed to say his name.
Yeah. My first guess, I'm just gonna go ahead and say Kareem / Lou Alcindor.
No.
Okay, so he doesn't get traded and he doesn't get to keep it. Is it Oscar Robinson?
Nope.
Oh man.
I don't think Big O was there that long, was he?
I thought he was there for a little bit, putting up those triple dubs. Is it Giannis?
It is Giannis.
Wow. Yeah.
Do you want to try and do the guess or just go on?
Nah, just tell me. I'm making a fool of myself on this.
He scored so far. This is, I don't think this counts the points this year. I'm not quite sure, but what Basketball Reference has is 17,942 points.
He's doing pretty good for himself. All right, now let's go to the current Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs.
Oh, shit. It's not Mahomes, is it?
No, first strike. You first miss. That's pretty incredible. What's your first actual miss? I will say Mahomes is literally right behind this. Like he will be at next season, barring an injury or something.
I want to say that name, but I don't think it is him. I still got two more. Len Dawson.
Correct. That's it. Yes. Len Dawson had 28,507 yards. And I think Mahomes was like less than 1,000 yards behind him. So he's right there.
I was going to say, he's got to be real close.
Yeah.
The Orlando Magic.
Oh, man. I'm trying to think who had a long career there. Because I don't think Shaq was there long enough.
No.
And I think Penny got hurt. Grant Hill was hurt. This isn't the guy, but I just want to shout him out. Darrell Armstrong. Always like Darrell Armstrong. Remember him? Little guy who could throw it down.
I'll give you that one because I did the Michael Red. You gotta shout out certain people.
Yeah, I gotta shout out Darrell Armstrong. I love that guy. Man, this is a tougher one I thought it would be. Is it Dwight Howard?
It is.
There we go. How many do you have?
11,435 points.
All right. We're going to go to let's go Tennessee. Tennessee Titans.
Steve McNair.
No.
Because this got to be combined with the Oilers. Oh, Warren Moon. I'm a fucking idiot.
There you go.
Jeez, what is wrong with me? Because you said, damn it.
That's because I said Tennessee probably 3 years.
Yeah.
That's where they are now.
Yeah.
It is Warren Moon. He had 33,685 yards.
I almost said a quarterback from like the 70s before Warren Moon popped in my head. I am so sorry to Warren Moon and every football fan out there. That was like the dumbest thing I ever did.
I threw you off because I said Tennessee.
Yeah. And Steve McNair pops right in my head.
Yeah.
The Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay. Obviously, some couple of names. I'm thinking, Dr. J. I'm not locking in these guesses yet. I'm thinking out loud. Dr. J. I'm thinking Moses Malone. I'm thinking Embiid's probably put up quite a few now, but he's been injured a lot, so I wouldn't put him in there. Allen Iverson. That's my final guess.
Nope.
Wow, it's not AI. Wow.
Not AI.
Wow. I'm actually surprised by that. Because he had a pretty long career there before he got traded. He definitely was a scoring machine.
I just thought about something else.
I'm going to shout out Jerry Stackhouse during this too.
Okay. I like how you say you gotta if you say shout out, it doesn't count as a guess.
Yeah, it's a shout out. Is it Moses Malone?
It is not Moses Malone.
Wow. I'm going to miss this one because I'm going to go Dr. J for my last guess.
It is not Dr. J.
Who is it?
Hale Greer.
Yeah, I would have never got that one. I know the name and I'm very familiar with him, but he's not one that I think of very often. No offense to Hale Greer.
I think I threw this one in there just to like.
I think he's one of those where people would guess all the names I guessed first.
Yeah, you're not far off.
All right. Your next one, I would bank you getting this one pretty easily. The team that lost this year in the Super Bowl, the 49ers.
Joe Montana.
Bam. Yep. 35,124 yards.
Your next team is the Utah Jazz.
I mean, the easy guess would be Karl Malone.
You got it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Next one for you. The Falcons, the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay. Steve Bartowski.
No,
It's not Michael Vick.
it is not. Do you want to count that as a
Matt
shout
Ryan.
out? There you go. You got it. Yep, Matt Ryan.
Sorry,
who had
Matt.
quite a lot, 59,735 yards.
And I'm not saying sorry to Matt Ryan, but to our friend Matt Johnson, who
Yeah.
would have been yelled. He's probably yelled at me about twice if he's going to listen to this. Oh, yeah, your turn. The New York Knicks.
Oh, man, you're giving me these ones that have such a history. Man. Patrick Ewing's the first name that came to my head.
And that's the right answer.
There we go. All right. That's one of those where, like, you don't know if you're going to be right or not because it seems obvious if you know anything about the Knicks.
I think with some of these, the best thing to do is shout out just like the first guy that have been there and the first guy that kind of pops into your head.
Yeah. So let's see if you can do that here with the Colts.
Oh my goodness, that's Peyton Manning.
Correct. 54,828 yards for Mr. Manning.
My beloved Boston Celtics.
Wow, this one, talk about a storied history. Man, he wasn't really known for his scoring. Like my brain wanted to say Bill Russell.
That was a shout out.
Yeah, that's my shout out, Bill Russell. Doesn't get the respect he deserves. It could be a lot of people here.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you're thinking Larry Bird. You're thinking even Paul Pierce. There's all kinds of names you can think here. Man, I feel like Larry got injured before he could really. That back thing really messed him up.
He was just trying to be a nice son and put in a driveway for his mom.
Yeah. and mowing his own lawn. Oh, man. This is a tough one, man. There's so many. I feel like it's going to be a player I'm not thinking of.
I don't know how badly I just want
I'm going to guess Paul Pierce first because he was there for a long time.
Not Paul Pierce.
Okay. It's my first miss. Oh, man. See, all the names I'm thinking of, they weren't really known for the scoring. Like Kuzi was a passer.
You know who was known for his scoring on and off the court? Will Chamberlain. Had to throw that in there.
Shout out. I want to guess Larry Bird, even though I know that's not it.
It's not Larry Joe.
Yeah. And my last guess is, oh, man. I am stumped on this one. I'm going to be really mad when you tell me the answer. Oh, man.
There's too many, like you said.
There's so many that it could be.
This one, I'll give you. This one is not going to be an obvious.
Okay.
It is, but it isn't.
Like as soon as you tell me what it is, it's obvious. But just thinking of the Celtics, it might not be obvious.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thinking, folks.
Tatum. I know it's not Tatum, but I can't think of anybody.
Hondo, John Havlicek.
Wow. Yeah.
26,395 points.
Wow. Yeah, I never would have guessed him as having the most. Obviously a very good player, but man.
Like I said, it wasn't an obvious player, but it was.
But once you said it, it made sense.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the Cheeseheads, and you're going for the Packers now.
That's Brett Favre.
Correct, with 61,655 yards and one penis picture.
But that was with the Jets, so it doesn't count.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Either way, I
One
didn't
trip
ask
to
for it.
rehab. You got to add in the trip to rehab.
Yeah. And I didn't ask for it, just so everybody knows.
You should have. Uh, the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, good God, it's 100 different people. Wilt Chamberlain, first guess.
Nope.
Is it Steph?
It is Steph.
There we go. Yep. Those are my first two guesses. Yeah.
23,113.
Yeah, in an era where players are always changing teams, he's kind of a little bit of fresh air there. All right. Your last one for this section here. A team that you absolutely love.
Oh, geez.
The Buffalo Bills.
Jim Kelly.
Yes, right off the bat. 35,467 yards.
Oh my goodness, that was so stressful.
You did way better. I think you only had one miss, but you got them all right. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You had two or three misses, but you never struck out.
That's good. As we're doing basketball and football questions with a baseball reference.
Yes.
Because how would we have done it? I give you 6 fouls and I get 4 downs, or I can punt the question to you.
All right, well, now give me the pitch.
The Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, man. Kevin Garnett, first guess. Yep.
So you only missed 3.
That's way better than I thought.
Well, the Alex English, the Havlicek, and the Hal Greer. When I originally had this, like I just put in all the NBA teams.
Yeah.
And it came up, and I was like, why? I was like, I got to make this a little bit interesting. Because it was like, oh, the one that I didn't give you, we could throw this in for a bonus.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or even just, a bonus because whatever. And then I'll give you 2 more bonus questions. This one's probably the hardest one.
Okay.
The Los Angeles Clippers.
Oh.
I'm just going to say, I personally have never heard of this guy.
Never heard of him?
Never heard of him until I
was he must have been a much older player than what I'm thinking. Because my first thought was like Elton Brand or somebody like that.
I was pretty much on that same boat.
I was thinking Elton Brand or
he's got a very generic name. He played for the Buffalo Braves. So that's
it is how old this is. Wow.
Yeah, he played with them from 71 to 79. So he wasn't even a Los Angeles Clipper. He was a San Diego Clipper.
Yeah, I have no idea who this is.
Randy Smith.
I never in a million years would have gotten it.
And he scored 12,735 points.
Shout out to Randy.
Yeah, I don't know who you are, and I apologize for it. But
yeah, I didn't recognize your game, but I will look into it.
Yes.
All right. For your first bonus thing, Andrew.
Okay. I'm intrigued. First, I want to say I'm intrigued because I remember when you did 2-point Dust trivia, and they were very interesting Johnny questions.
Okay. I'm going to disappoint you, I think. Then.
Oh, okay.
In the history of the NFL, 8 times in a single game, did 8 different players have had over 520 plus yards thrown in one game. Can you name the 8 players, or how many of the 8 players do you think you can get
that had over 520 yards in a game?
In a single game.
Norm Van Brocklin.
That's number 1. He's number 1.
Peyton.
No.
Peyton's not on there. Wow, he's never had over 520. Is Marino?
Marino is on this list, yes.
So that's 2.
That's 2 out of the 8.
Oh, geez.
I can give hints if you need them.
It's funny because I look at this stuff on Madden because they have like the record book.
Yeah.
So I got the Dutchman Marino. Jeez Louise. I don't think Montana ever did it, right?
No, did not.
Brett Favre.
No.
Holy shit. Phone rings.
I'll give you a hint to maybe get your juices flowing.
Yeah.
Two of the names on this list you've already were answers from the previous thing we just did.
Oh, geez. Matt Ryan.
No.
Warren Moon.
Yes, Warren Moon is on there.
You really expect me to Patrick Mahomes.
No.
Wow, he's never done it either.
You have 3 out of the 8, and I lied to you. Because I lied because I read my own writing wrong.
It happened.
The other name that I thought you said Matt Ryan. It is a Matt. It's not Matt Ryan though.
Stafford.
There you go. Yes.
Okay. So how many do I got? 4?
You got 4 out of the 8. You got 4 more to go.
Matt Stafford.
I will say,
is Fouts on there? Dan Fouts?
No. One of these names I've never heard, which probably isn't helping you any, but it's a name I'd never heard of before. What I'm saying is,
that's the greatest thing ever.
You like
I love
hit?
how helpful you are.
Does that not help you any? You're talking about brain injury? You know who I know and don't know.
So I definitely know that Jake Delhome's not on that list.
That's correct. Jake Delhomme is not on this list.
Oh, jeez. Is Bobby Lane? Why do I want to say Bobby Lane, even though I know I'm wrong?
That is not. There is another Matt on this list.
Another Matt? Matt Smith,
yes.
Matt Ryan. Matt.
A wild Matt has appeared.
Matt Jackson.
No.
Not a member of the Young Bucks. We can't stop talking about wrestling. Geez, Matt. You're gonna say the name and I'm gonna get pissed off.
I feel like I can't give you any more hits.
Yeah, I'm good with the 4. Who was the 4 that I missed?
All right. When you Matt and his last name is like if I take a Q-tip, it's a cotton what?
Oh, Matt Schaub.
There you go. Yes.
Okay.
All right. This other guy was probably for me the most well-known quarterback for I think he just recently stopped playing for the Steelers.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Correct. Yes. This other guy, his first name is what a lot of people like to call old people now.
Geriatric. Oh, Boomer Esiason threw for 520 yards.
522.
Jeez.
Yep. And your last name, Andrew, when you're digging into the dirt, you're what? What's another name for digging into the dirt?
Buried.
It starts with a B.
Excavating. Oh, Joe Burrow.
There you go. Yes. There you go. There's your 8 who have thrown over 520 yards in one game.
There you go. So I was not 100% prepared for this.
I did spring up on you that I had 2 bonus things in your defense.
All right. So George Gervin,
Iceman,
scored the most points in a quarter. Record was broken in 2015 by this player who still holds the record today. I don't know when this thing was written.
Klay Thompson.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Do you know how many points?
Oh man, he literally just said it in an interview. In a quarter, wasn't it like 38 or something like that?
37.
There we go. Yeah.
You're close.
All right. For your next one, Andrew, this is your last one.
Yes.
I'm changing sports on you. You're going to the NBA this time.
Ooh. Should I get
All right.
Now I gotta look up a football one.
There have been 10 players in the history of the NBA who have scored in one game at least 70 points. Can you name the 10? 2 of them happened this season, so they should be pretty easy.
The teams?
No, the players.
Players that have scored 70 points?
Yeah, by themselves. Like they had a 70-point game.
Oh, I was still thinking football. I'm like, that the most ever.
This is NBA basketball.
Luca.
That's one.
We're talking at 70 and over, right?
Correct.
Chamberlain, Kobe.
Correct. That's two. That's three.
Geez, did it? Embiid did it?
Yeah, he did it this year as well. That's the other guy. That's four.
Cat was 60s, right?
Yeah, Cat hit 60 like the same day.
So I
60
got
plus.
one more.
No, there was 10 total. You've got Luca, Joel, and Wilt and Kobe. You got them 4 out of the 10.
I know Luca because that got shoved down my throat every.
I feel bad about that because I like Luca a lot, but I bet you have to deal with it where you're from.
You know who I'm obviously kind of getting sick of, that I hold the guy in high regards and I understand what he did, but is I'm sick of hearing Dirk.
You're just so everybody knows, Andrew's in in the Dallas area.
Yes.
So
I'm getting really sick about.
I bet I would too, and I love Dirk, but I bet if I had to hear about it every day.
About how I got a big thing about how he's one of the most guy that changed the game, and how Joker looked up to Dirk, and I was like, you're missing a guy. His name is Avitas Sabonis. Okay.
Yeah.
We go with Avitas Sabonis.
Sabonis led to Dirk, who led to
Yeah.
I'm with you.
All
right. So you got 4 out of the 10 so far.
70 points.
Yeah.
Luca, Embiid, Chamberlain. The
Kobe.
Iceman?
The Iceman did not do this.
Nope. I don't think Jordan ever hit 70.
Nope, he did not.
These are going to be some weird people.
You're going to be mad at yourself on a couple
I'm
of
going
these.
to be really, really mad. I feel like I want to get at least one more to get half.
I'm kind of surprised you haven't got this one.
It's not Larry, is it?
No.
Kareem?
No. There's no Celtic on here, just so you know.
That's why you enjoy this list.
Yeah, between you and the sports shows I listen to, I get a lot of Celtics talk.
One of my coworkers hates the Celtics too, so and I always go, it's because the fans are racist. Is that why?
I mean, it could be a reason.
Geez. Not Jordan. I don't know. Scottie Pippen, I don't think would ever have done that. He's got to get the ball first. Shit.
What if I give you some teams that maybe will help?
Yeah.
The obvious one to me is a Spurs player.
Oh, David Robinson.
There you go. Bam. Yes.
James Harden.
No.
Really?
Nope.
Russell Westbrook.
Nope.
Kevin Durant.
No. There are 1, 2, 3 players who are still currently playing that are on this list that you haven't said.
LeBron? No, LeBron's never scored that many.
No.
Because we would have heard about that constantly.
Yep.
No, I got my 5.
All right, well, I'll start giving you some hints on the current players then. This guy has always played for the Suns.
Always played for the.
He's never played for any. There you go. Booker did it once. This guy literally just got traded this season. As a big name player that was traded, point guard.
Oh, PJ Washington. No. Kyrie? No.
Okay. No. Kyrie's still in Dallas.
Who the hell got traded this season, though?
They joined the Giannis.
Oh, Dame.
Yep. Dame.
I was thinking like trade deadline guys.
Yeah.
No way that big.
This other guy is also a smaller player. Originally drafted by the Utah Jazz, and then a couple seasons ago got traded to the Cavs.
Mitchell.
Yep, Donovan Mitchell. All right, and you have 2 more. These are older players, well retired.
I love how you gotta like coax me like I'm an old man to the.
I think it's fun to do it this way. I don't know why. Okay, this is another David. Another David did it.
Another date. Now I got to think of another David other than Robinson.
Yep.
Can I get a team?
I can't remember the team he played on off the top of my head. He's an older player.
I can't even.
The other guy played for the Lakers. I'll give you that one.
James Worthy.
No, it's not a name you immediately.
Oh, Elgin Baylor.
There you go. I gave it away because I can't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll look up who this other guy played for. I'm gonna be so mad that I couldn't think of it. Oh wow, the Denver Nuggets was his main team, and it's not Alex English.
I was gonna say Alex, like Kiki
Nope.
Vanderway, Dan Issel.
Nope, it's a David. I gave you his first name.
Who's David for the Nuggets?
Oh wow,
Skywalker Thompson.
There you go. I should put more respect on this guy's name. He's actually from Shelby, North Carolina, which is not that far from me.
He was mentioned in the second season of Winning Time that the Lakers almost got him.
Man, sorry, David. I didn't realize you're a hometown hero for me. I gotta do my research better. But there's your 10. It's Wilt Chamberlain, David Robinson, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, Kobe, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, Damian Lillard, Joel Embiid, and Luka. Those are the 10 who have scored at least 70 points in a single NBA game. Obviously, Wilt did it numerous times.
I was going to give you name 5 players that have scored 5 or more touchdowns in a game.
No, let's do it.
Okay, you just got to give me, just 5 players because there's.
I'm going to get them all.
You're going to get them all.
So these are the guys who have actually scored it, not the guys who've thrown it to, not the quarterbacks.
These are guys that have scored. These are not passing touchdowns. These are rushing, receiving. Okay.
I don't even know where to start. Who's that guy who played with Jason Williams, White Chocolate, a lot? But he went into football instead of.
Jeez, I've never heard him referred to as the guy that played with Jason. Randy Moss.
Randy Moss is my first guess.
He is not on the list.
I'm glad you knew who I was talking about.
At first, I had no idea, and I'm like, "What's going on?"
That's my reference to him.
This is.
I remember them articles about those two.
I gotta have you answered. Like, there's 100 trivia questions, like NFL trivia questions. I think this needs to be our next episode.
Well, you want to just save it for next time then? Because I'll do it.
No, I have this 101. I'll go with this one. And you know what? I'm bookie marking this. And next episode is Johnny answering. We'll go so many. We're gonna go football questions. Some of them.
And you placed your bets. How many you think I'll get?
I'm texting that to Matt, and I'm gonna message him, and I'm gonna see a 2-point group is gonna.
Spoiler alert! It's gonna be a low number.
So I think so. I believe in you.
Steve Smith, making Panthers.
No, Steve Smith. That's a good guess, though.
Bo Jackson.
No.
Man. OJ Simpson.
No. He's a killer, though.
That's what I've heard. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He also does not like for you to have his stuff.
No. Don't take his stuff.
Yeah, don't take his stuff. Oh God. Give me hints. I give you hints. Give me some hints.
Oh, jeez. I don't know.
Give me hints you think I would get.
One is a side dish. His last name is a side dish that you can get at a Chinese restaurant.
Wontons?
No. Would you like lo mein or?
Oh, Rice. Jerry Rice.
There you go.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah.
5 touchdowns in 1990 against the Atlanta Falcons.
I'm very good at this.
Let me see.
1 out of 5 unassisted.
I don't even know how to do the rest of these.
Just so people know, I know we do a sports podcast here, but my football knowledge is really bad. It's famously bad amongst my friends. So.
I want to keep up this trivia. I think this is some of the best content. Oh my goodness!
Especially because I don't mind being an idiot, being the fool in it. I'm totally fine with it.
If I give you hints, like this guy played for Notre Dame and wore number 5 for the Green Bay Packers in the 1960s.
You can literally give me all that, and I would have no idea. You can give me his first name, and I'm not going to get it.
Okay. So this guy still plays today.
Okay.
He plays for the Saints. His
All right.
initials are AK, and it's not Andre Karolinko.
That was my first thought.
I had to go that route with you. I'm sorry. I had to shut it down. He plays for the Saints, and his last name kind of looks like Karma. And his first name is one of the Chipmunks.
All right, I got 3 to choose from. Is it Alvin?
That is Alvin.
All right, first name's Alvin.
Um,
Alvin, and kind of like Karma. I don't know who this
You know what? You
is.
made it sound right. Okay, it's Alvin Kamara.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. I got that one. That's 2.
Number 2 on the list. I don't even know how to do this. Have you ever seen the movie Brian's Song?
I've heard about it. I have not seen it.
He is a major part in the movie Brian's Song.
Well, I've not seen the movie, so this helps me none.
All right. What's another woman like? What would you say if you were like in the 1920s and you were talking to a woman? She's not a woman. She's a great,
A dame,
not a dame, a great.
lady,
It starts with a G.
gal.
Okay. Okay. And then nay. People can be nay.
People can be nay or yay.
No, nay blank.
Burr.
Uh, they're not very positive people. They
Give.
don't swear.
The frustration in Andrew's face. I wish y'all could see how frustrated he's getting trying to get me to get what he's getting. All right, nay, people who are negative, but that's not the word you're looking for.
No, it's like nay. They're nay.
Sayers.
They're so say the woman like the thing.
Gal Sayers.
There you go. Done.
Okay. I don't know who that is. Just FYI. Never would have gotten it.
You should watch Brian's Song. It's a really good movie. Billy D. Williams is in the original.
Oh, that's a name
He
I do
plays
know.
Gale Sayers. See, there you go. You can watch Lando play Gale Sayers.
There we go.
Where
Yeah.
he was known as Lando. Okay, this one is if you get like 20 points in a game, it's kind of like the nickname. Like it's a
He scored 20 points in the game.
it starts with a D. Like if you get 22, it would be blank deuce.
Double deuce?
Dub. Okay. And then Alex blank.
Alex English?
No, impression Matt does.
Oh, my mind just went blank. Like,
Panel
I know who you're
discussion.
talking about.
Do I gotta really bring up what he says? I'm gonna do it.
This
Dave
guy
Ross.
gets sued all the time.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say
I know who you're talking about. I can't just think of his last name just escaped me. I know exactly who you mean.
so you said it. It's Dub Jones.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah. I got that one.
You're
Half the fun of this is you trying to get me to guess these, just for the record.
I know because I can't like use your average blank. It's gonna be the
It's so-
longest podcast ever.
There's so many things.
Average, that's your average.
Score?
No, like a person. Like you're just average.
Average
budget.
Joe.
Okay. I'm just gonna say Mixon. You got it right. Okay. This person has the same first and what I believe is the middle name of Randy on Home Improvement. But leave out the last name. Leave out
So it's not Taylor.
What?
His last name's Taylor, so it's not Taylor.
Yeah.
Randy. What was Randy's middle name?
What? No, his first name. You got the last name with Taylor.
Okay.
You just gotta get his first name. The actor's first name.
Oh, the actor who played Randy Taylor?
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan.
There you go, Jonathan Taylor. Good job. See,
oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, geez. Jamal Charles.
Well, that's the one I could have got.
Clinton Portis. I don't even know how to go with Portis. Jeez. Oh, here's one. Okay, this should be easy. Famous actor.
Yeah.
From like the 50s and 60s was in Who Shot Liberty Vance. Also, was that Shenandoah that he was in? People did impersonations of him. He was impersonated on Animaniacs.
John Wayne?
No. Next to John Wayne. Not as tough and gruff.
Did he do westerns?
Yeah, JS.
Oh, I'm going to be mad when you tell me because I should know this if it's a western guy.
I skipped over Sean Alexander. Couldn't think of anything.
Blake the Great, Alexander.
Yeah. Sean is the sheep.
I would have got that. I do not. I'm blanking on this.
James Stewart, Jimmy Stewart, James.
Oh, Jimmy Stewart. Yeah.
His son played in the NFL.
Okay.
Both were tight ends. If you could get the last name, Carl Blank.
Malone.
TV character.
What was the first name again? Carl.
Carl.
A TV character, a famous TV character named Carl.
Reginald Vell Johnson.
Oh, Winslow.
There you go, Kellen Winslow. See, you're good at that one. You're not going to get the last name, but I can get you to do this one. An Oreo is a
cookie.
There you go, Cookie Grill, Chris.
Yeah, I never would have got that last one.
Cable guy, when he presses his nipple up against the thing, what does he say?
I haven't seen it in so long.
What did he say? So badly. I'm eating this. I'm sorry.
Is nipple a bad word? I got nipples, Greg.
I just know there's probably some people out there that might be listening to this in the car with their kids, and I'm pretty sure they don't.
I'm sorry I said nipples so much, just to the kids.
It's E. I'm just gonna eat it.
Nipple.
Geez. Okay, it was used in the Civil War as artillery. Guy's last name.
Musket cannon.
There you go, Billy Cannon. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, Abner Hayes. I don't know that one. This guy.
What does a horse eat? Hayes.
There you go. This guy played in Mars Attacks in the Casino. He was
I love this movie.
Dirty Dozen. He was also in Any Given Sunday.
I love that movie.
He also shares.
Was he the coach in Any Given Sunday?
Yeah.
He's a very famous actor, and I know I'm picturing him.
I love it how you just mentioned this man as a very famous actor.
I can't think of his name.
He was also in 100 Rifles.
Yeah, you can. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Very kind of generic name. Just passed away too. When did he pass away? In May of 2023.
Oh wow, it is recent. Guys, man, a ton of stuff.
I've never heard of this guy mentioned as an actor first. What else was he in?
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else then.
No, you got it. Oh, he was in 3 episodes of Knight Rider as CJ Jackson.
Wow. Who is it?
Jim Brown.
Oh, you know what? I was thinking of somebody totally different. I was like, you said Any Given Sunday, and I was thinking of the guy who played the coach on that.
Oh, Al Pacino?
No. Was that who
Yeah.
played the coach on that?
He played the head
You know
coach.
what? I'm thinking of the guy who played the coach on The Replacements.
Gene Hackman?
That's it. Oh, yes. That's it. Yes.
This has been an awesome day of recording. We've done No Holds Bar for the Nostalgia Funhouse, and now
Oh, God.
doing this. Oh, I really am to the 2-point group that where we still have the group together. I'm gonna do over under, and we are gonna do all 100 of these.
Don't tell me what people said. I want to know after we do it.
Okay.
Like what their answers were.
I'm gonna hear everybody's over under. All right. Oh my goodness. Last one.
All right.
First name of a famous painter.
Okay, it's gonna be a lot of people.
Poofy hair. Like very famous TV painter.
Oh, I know he playing in the Happy Little Trees. I know who you're talking about. He was stationed in Alaska in the Army. I did a whole episode of Retro Pop on him. When I put on a spot, my mind just dies.
I'm making a doctor's appointment for you, Johnny.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I literally have his Funko Pops. I have literally every Funko Pop of this man.
We're setting a Zoom meeting. Or you could do What About? And it's a movie title. What About?
Bob.
Okay. The actor that played Darth Vader at the end of Return of the Jedi was Sebastian.
Guy who played it's the same guy who played the Winter Soldier, right? That's the only Sebastian actor I can think of.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
No, I guarantee you're not. I guarantee you it's me that's wrong. But this proves that I don't look anything up. Like I'm not cheating.
Yeah, no, I am right.
I told you were.
Damn it.
I keep thinking basketball. I was gonna say like Sebastian Tellifer or something.
Point guard Brian
Shaw.
There, there you go, Bob Shaw.
There we go.
I'm just gonna go pour myself a drink after this.
If you could edit this to where I sound competent.
It's all just...
That's a lot of editing.
Yeah.
This episode would be like 5 minutes long.
I'll send it to Chris and see what he says. Said, how much? He was like, there's not enough money in the world.
You can't say
can I please keep a copy of this? So you've already heard next week what we're doing. We are doing 100 football.
We're not doing it. There's no way we can do 100. That would take so long.
We'll do 50.
Okay.
We'll do 50 questions. I'll go through this 100 and pick out 50 because they got it broken down into like different categories.
Okay.
So I'll grab so many from each one, and we are going to do 50 football questions. So if you're listening to this, let's hear what your over under is going to be.
Yeah, you just heard how good I am at it. So what's your over under of me getting out of these 50 right? How many do you think I'm going to get?
I think this is going to be the best.
I think if I get one, it's a victory for me.
I think you'll get most of these.
I'm going to just do my best to just like look up football names. Just so I have football names in my head.
It's very simple. I think to me, yeah. Yeah, I think you'll get some of these.
Okay. All right.
I won't go
We'll see.
as I hit the microphone. I won't go over the top.
Which is another movie we could have watched.
way better than this one. Has a way better wrestler actor too, and Terry Funk.
Yep.
R.I.P. The Funkster.
Yep.
But check us out on YouTube, Facebook. We don't have an Instagram. BICBP Radio Network, Apple Podcast, Spotify. Leave a review.
I had to check my nose to see if it was bleeding after all that thinking I was doing.
Saw steam coming out too. But with that being said, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.